Well, there's still no clear motive behind this shooting. Now, this is for agricultural jobs not being filled by Americans. So after March 4th, it goes into effect at Exit 4 in Shrewsbury. We haven't seen the police really throughout the entire night. And the police are now making their appearance now that we have arrived at the police station.
It's not even 1%. You know that?
So you're saying you're not responding because there's only 1% of the people here today?
Because the other rest of them are okay with my decision.
515 West Princess Street has seen violence before. In September of 2019, 2 men were killed while sitting on these steps. This is community support at its finest, the perfect compromise for people that do not want to go to the grocery store. There's a bit of everything here. Canned goods, dry goods, personal care items. Check this out. Yes, they do even have toilet paper. The kids are liking it. Okay, well, while I bring out my inner child here and enjoy this, I'll send things back to you guys in the studio. How do you fix troubled areas in a city? That's a loaded question, but one York City man says it happens in simple steps, turning a dive bar into a family restaurant. 3 people were found dead in this York County home after a double murder-suicide, what neighbors say led to the attack. Well, we spent most of our day here in the square of York City, and everyone we've been speaking to has just been visibly disturbed by the recent string of violence. It's been a mix of emotions. People are sad, people are angry, and people are scared, but most of all, people are tired. And what's most frustrating to people is that nobody has a golden ticket solution, and all they can do is pray.
Oh, answer me.
This is not getting any better, it's getting worse.
It's so much chaos for no reason.
Friends and family of those who lost people they loved to gun violence gathered at the square.
Your presence alone means a lot because people are afraid to even come outside of their own neighborhoods.
Their messages to each other are about helping neighbors.
Mothers can't pay rent, can't buy food, clothing. So what you think a young man's going to do if someone's making fun of him? He's going to go sell drugs or be out here in the streets trying to fit in with a clique or a gang.
But also helping the police. Right now, they say police struggle to find suspects because people with information on crimes stay quiet.
The community has to step up and help out. If they don't, nothing will get solved.
And while many shootings are retaliatory, there's a consensus. The city needs programs or community centers to raise kids in better environments.
This is generational. So we just say start with the youth. We are not implying that there's not a problem already with the older people because this is going on for so long.
This land is sacred, preserved because of what happened here 238 years ago.
Picking out the weeds and looking for things that look different.
It's tough work, digging through the dirt in the heat of summer.
Sooner or later I'll be lucky and find something.
But they're determined to find remnants of a Revolutionary War era prisoner of war camp.
We're looking for any sort of scars that might have occurred in relation to the construction of the camp. So like when you build a stockade, you might dig a trench. That trench should show up in our trench.
Sorting through the soil, sometimes nothing churns up.
This is really wacky.
But sometimes they get pieces.
When you look at this, you see it's got a little bit of blue, a little bit of white to it, and you think, oh, that's a transfer print piece of pottery.
Man-made artifacts that proves they're getting closer.
We can learn from our history.
To the archaeologists and volunteers, this work is worth it. Something valuable to American history. It's right under their feet. They just have to find it.
You never know what you'll find.
This is Camp Security's 4th dig. They'll work every summer until they find it. Then they'll start investigating. What they find inside of that camp will give them a clearer picture of what happened here. In Springersbury Township, Aimee Lewis, ABC 27 News. The roads aren't blocked off, so people are just walking down the middle of the road, and cars have to stop for the people that are walking down the street.
No, 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 no.
York City right now. Because people are jumping on cars and getting in fights. And the police are not here.
She's racist. She and people who work for Black Lives Matter, so they trashed her.
So right now everyone is heading back to the square. Oh my God. And I have not seen one police officer during this. We were just at the police station and then they didn't come with us.
They don't realize we will stop all this traffic.
The biggest problem right now is that cars just keep driving through these protesters and they don't stop. So people are getting mad and they're punching out people's cars.
Yes, ma'am. We're waiting for a slow.
It looks like this guy's on the phone with police right now. All right, so we're headed back to Continental Square. There's hundreds of people here right now. And again, as of right now, I'm not seeing one police officer. The mayor is here now.
From your local news source, this is the ABC 27 News Plus York Report.
And each week, we'll bring you the biggest, most important stories, the top headlines out of the place we call home. I'm Aimee Lewis, and this is the York Report. This week, we're at House of Yoga on Market Street downtown. The studio is empty, but if you're going a little stir-crazy and need to exercise, House of Yoga is live streaming its classes on its Instagram. If you missed the news out of York this week, here's what you need to know. Could York really be the center for the fourth industrial revolution, meaning robotics and artificial intelligence? Seniors in Mount Wolf are running away to the circus. Well, not really, but they say it feels that way. It's a new exercise class in the Northeastern Senior Community Center. They're working out through the art of spin poi. The class is led by a former circus performer. He's now settled down in York, showing others how to get the swing of it.
It's the art of spinning balls in various routines, almost tricks. They stepped out of their norm and doing something new and exciting.
And those classes run until the end of February. And if you're looking for something fun to do this weekend, it's First Friday downtown, and the Goodridge Center is holding a special exhibit for Black History Month. That's it for this week. I'll see you next Friday.